Oh, there you are, know-it-all asshole.
You again.
What's
I
happening?
thought you'd have given up by now.
After what you did to me and the Caelynx, not once, but twice, I'm never backing down.
I'm
Sorry, but
not
you reap what you
remembering.
sow.
Huh? The hell
I'll
are
be
you
honest.
talking about? Quit showing off with your fancy words and shit.
Seriously?
Sakakiba!
Kazai! I'm hungry!
What's going on?
This man is Kaito Sakakiba, one of the Caelynx 4.
Oh. I like
Him?
his shirt.
You let him in?
Hey, Kasai! You're buying me food if I take this guy down, yeah?
Hey, you better believe it. Steak, ramen, pizza, whatever you want, big guy.
I hope you're not lying. That mean I get dessert too?
Sure, sure. Cake, pudding, anything.
Does curry count as dessert?
Sure.
Literally anything you want. As much of it as you want. Just beat his ass.
Come on, you can't just let him talk you into...
Food!
To be fair, I can relate to the dude. Oh, I should heal. Give me a second. I need to heal. So what were those? Infinity? A mystery vector that causes your ex-gushing rifle. Oh. Mystery vector that lets you extract divine punishment on your foes. Okay. That sounds pretty good. We have infinite of those? I'm gonna lie, that sounds a bit OP. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be out of breath pretty soon. Ow. There's a meter below the health bar that decreases what? Where is it? Oh, I don't have it anymore. Wait. What do you mean? Let me see. There is nothing below the health bar. You mean that? But I didn't mean that one. I have infinite symbols of those nonetheless, though. Ow. Excuse me, sir. Can you not? I mean, I can just use them as much as I want. That's what I said. Oh. Like, in here. Do you see the infinity symbol behind that? That's what I mean. Oh, but I have like a timer till I can use it again. Okay, okay, okay. That's good to know.
Let go!
Oh, that is bad. Oh no. Everything's good. Everything's alright. Yeah, I'm tired as well, my dude. Please. There we go. He saw me burning and wanted to help. I'm sure of that.
Jeez, this guy's built like a ton of bricks.
See that? There's no getting through his flabby exterior. Now go, Sakakiba. Smash this bitch.
Oh, he's hungry again.
What are you spacing out for? Get him.
I'm hungry.
What?
It's dinner time.
But
Looks like your buddy abandoned you.
Shit! Better luck next time, asshole!
Wait, that would be my line. Come on, man.
At least I killed some time. Shouldn't be too long now till Sorry-san gets in touch. I need a nap. Oh. So, first of all... Yes. Second of all... Nanami. I appreciate you going to such great lengths to rescue me. The police were saying it was incredible you even found me at all. You were so cool, Yagami-san. I'm just glad you're safe. Thanks. If you hadn't come along, I don't even want to think about that. Are you taking any time off work? Actually, thanks to you, I ended up safe without a scratch. I hardly even need to. Okay, well, don't push yourself. Oh, I got this. Working's helped me forget all the bad things, lol. Okay, sure, honey. Sure, I guess. Oh, that's the new project. So let's... Is that when I get arrested when I go back home because I want to sleep? Oh, I don't have time for you guys now. I want to go home and sleep. I wanted to do this for like the last 3 hours, and then I had to like look after a kid, and after a dad, and look for someone who got kidnapped in a van. Terrible evening. Terrible evening, I tell you. You won't believe it. I can't get home. Come on, disappear. Thank you. Huh.
Kuroiwa.
I've been waiting for you. Why don't we step inside for a little chat?
Oh no.
Another voluntary interrogation? Thought I told you to bring a warrant next time.
Oh, don't
The
say that.
hell was that? Let's be civilized here, Yagami-san.
Fine. Office is pretty dirty, though. So, to what do I owe the honor?
There's a leak in the prosecutor's office. Pretty sure it's a woman. Got her hands on some pretty important case files.
Oh,
The
she
ones
did?
about the vice director of the ADDC getting beaten to death in the street.
Wow.
You have any ideas?
Sorry, not a clue.
What kind of
Chill.
lowlife would sell police secrets? Shh. Scum. Right, Ayabe?
Totally. The worst.
Nobody takes us seriously around here.
That all you came to ask? I'm sure you guys are just as busy as I am. So, if you're finished, I'm gonna have to ask you to...
Right. Izumida wants to talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
About Shintani's murder.
Sure he wants to.
You will be there. In cuffs if need be.
So these guys are just Izumida's errand
Why am I
boys.
being treated like a suspect?
Sorry, that's classified. Just drop by the public prosecutor's office. If you're innocent, you'll have nothing to worry about.
That's not how that works.
You don't want to deal with getting arrested. Trust me. Better to handle this before it gets to that point. Think of it like that.
Thanks for the advice.
Besides, you and Izumina go way back.
But how am I going to defend myself if I don't know why he suspects me? Let me guess. I'll find out when I get there.
More or less. Who knows what angle Izumida will take.
Have it your way. I'll come in and clear the air and we'll be done with this.
I'll be in touch tomorrow.
Asshole's been dragging me everywhere. I can't do a damn thing on my own.
I can tell. Looks rough.
So we're not getting arrested yet. I thought you wanted to take a nap.
Hello, Yagami-san?
Hey,
Yes. I made friends with the girl who served Hashiki 6 months ago. We're gonna bounce and go to tender in a few.
perfect. Wait, did you just say bounce?
How is this chapter still not done? Right, I need to listen to some music. How is this chapter still not done? It's been 4 hours. Here I thought we were gonna do 2 chapters today, but apparently that's not the case. I really just want to be done with this one because I'm so hungry. I still need to cook. Let's go to a tender. Tap, 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 tap. Oopsie, sorry, bicycle. At this point, it's just my hobby to trash bicycles on the way, you know. I mean, why are they just like letting them stand there on like area? Just look at them. They're just standing everywhere. Oopsie. Coming in hot. I need to get to my tenders. Sure. Oopsie. Hi.
Sorry, son.
Took you long enough. This is Mika-san.
Hey, I'm Yagami. Mind if I join you?
Be my guest.
She doesn't mind.
This is the man you served 6 months ago? You're certain?
Yeah, that's him.
We already discussed Hashiki and Shono. Mika-san was at their table, without a doubt.
That's Shono-san, right?
Yeah. What were they like?
I guess nothing stood out about them more than any other pair of businessman types. Hashiki-san complained about his boss, while Shono-san just nodded and smiled.
What was Hashiki saying?
He was going on and on about this Kido-san guy. Have you heard about that new dementia drug, 89?
Yeah, I'm kind of familiar.
Not surprised. They used to talk about it on TV a bunch. Anyway, apparently Kido-san's kind of a big shot guy on the 89 research team.
And Hashiki and Shono were talking shit about him?
Yeah. Sounds like Kido-san was getting wined and dined by all sorts of people who wanted to profit off 89. From what I heard, not all those deals were above board.
Secret deals, huh? Is Kido-san working with the Yakuza?
Hashiki-san didn't give specifics, but he did say 89 could buy a lot
Hi,
of influence.
Izo.
And about the cut he'd be getting later. He seemed
was
like
a
a
big
really
yawn.
shady guy, actually.
How you
Interesting.
doing, Izo? Are you doing better? Oh, I didn't listen. You don't know a lot about Hashiki. How was Shono acting? Did the name Kajihira come up?
How was Shono acting that night at the club?
Well, He spent most of the night staring at my chest.
It's a bit
Hashiki-san
rude.
kept going on about Kito-san all the same, though.
Maintain eye contact, Yagami-san.
Shono-san seemed more interested in being a creep than indulging him, though.
You don't think he was listening to Hashiki-san then?
Nope. Didn't seem like it.
Disgruntled boss on one side, closet perv on the other.
But then, out of the blue, Hashiki-san said this.
There's something fishy going on with 89, I just know it.
Did he have any idea what it was?
Okay, let's get to here.
What
I'm
did
happy to
he say
hear
again?
that.
Something about fabrication or falsification.
What the-
Data fabrication? Falsifying the effects of the drug?
Yeah, that was it. He kept going on
Who would
about
have
how
guessed that the
89
drug
was
is
too good
actually
to be
not
true,
that what it is?
and how weird it is that it just came out of nowhere.
So he brought Shono to the club to try and figure out if 89 was real.
Right.
What did Shono say?
Just, there's nothing fishy about it.
But then Hashiki-san
Of
yelled
course
back.
there's nothing
I don't
fishy
believe that for a second.
It was kind of awkward seeing how desperate he was.
Makes sense he'd be desperate though.
Why?
He promised this guy Kajihiro he'd shut down the ADDC. Did you ever hear Hashiki mention a Kajihira?
Kajihira.
It's a big construction company based out of Kansai. Basically, Hashiki was working for this Kajihira, trying to shut down the ADDC.
Wait, I thought Hashiki-san was super important, like vice director or something.
He was. Kajihira's money was too much for him to refuse, though.
Either
The
way,
music is very intense.
I don't remember hearing them talk about a Kajihira.
You remember
I
a
gotta
lot, huh?
say, you remember a lot for a conversation that happened 6 months ago.
Can you blame me? The poor man got beaten to death right afterward. I replay this a lot,
Right. Sorry.
and at that point, I already knew about 89. See, my grandma has pretty bad Alzheimer's, so I was hoping they'd release it to the public soon.
I'm sure that made the conversation stick out to you.
Yeah, when I heard Kito-san was just another slime ball, I don't know, kind of broke my heart.
Tragic.
That's all.
Thanks for this, Mika-chan. You must be exhausted.
That's all then?
Yeah, you helped us more than
You
you
just
know.
did a handshake
Be
thingy.
safe on your way back.
Thank you.
What time's your shift start tomorrow, Saori-san?
Sorry. I'm not coming back tomorrow.
Huh?
It was a one-night thing. I got to see a side of myself I didn't know I had, though.
Man, this stinks. You're so pretty, Saori-san, and I was pumped to learn more from you.
I don't think I have much left to teach. I might be able to help you, though, as a friend.
You're a lawyer?
Let me know if you ever get into trouble.
Wow, I've never been friends with a lawyer before. This is like super cool. Thanks so much. Bye now.
That was amazing, Saori-san. You really pulled through for us.
It's fine.
Come on, I'll walk you back to the office. I want to review what we learned with Hoshino-kun and the others.
Sure.
It's okay. When is this chapter gonna end? It's been going on so long. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Gotta get through. Did you go to Genda's office? Yeah. Step by study, I know my way around the city. Or like city part. I don't think it's like a city, like a part of it. Like a district of it. No. Right. honestly. Bye. Sorry, whoever had the bike. So, oh, Carlos is here. We're back.
Welcome back. You're so beautiful, Saori-san.
Don't
Like
drool.
a puppy. You should dress like that all the time, Saori-kun.
Yeah, good luck finding clients.
I'm changing.
There's a good chance Hashki's murder was premeditated, just like Chairman Kajihira suspected.
That's the conclusion you and Saori-kun reached?
Yeah, Hashki thought something was up with 89, doubted the authenticity of the research, seemed convinced they had fabricated data. He was desperately searching for proof before he died.
But was there anything actually wrong with it?
The
I
doorbell? There
tried
was no
analyzing the paper
doorbell.
myself to find out, but it's like it was written in a different language.
What?
I'm searching for someone more knowledgeable as we speak. But nobody seems to suspect any foul play, not even online.
Yet Hashki was still searching for issues, and if he had managed to find one...
The ADDC would be long gone by now.
Then they murdered Hashki to keep the secret safe?
Don't be ridiculous. Who would kill a man just to protect a research paper?
It might not be as unlikely as you think.
Global
The
Father
ADDC has been bringing in billions of government yen ever since they published that paper. With that much cash involved, bumping
And I
someone
can
off wouldn't
imagine
be
like
out
they
of the
also
question.
killed like the old man
The
because of
question
that.
is, who killed Hashki?
Because he had like some side effects or so. The culprit made it so Hashiki wouldn't die immediately. He had to be pretty skilled.
A professional assassin, if I had to guess. The man in the black raincoat.
If he was an assassin, that would mean someone hired him.
Yeah. Someone who wanted to protect 89 and the ADDC. But who? Can't begin to imagine. But apparently Kido was out hyping up 89, raking in tons of dirty money in the process. Guy might even be involved with the Yakuza.
You're really suspicious of him, Yagami-san.
Well,
who
if it looks
wasn't?
like a rat.
Maybe Shintani got too close to the truth, and Kido offed him for it.
The thought has crossed my mind. Don't think we can say that for sure without looking more into Kido, though.
But judging from our last visit, that won't be as easy as you make it sound.
Nope.
He's practically a celebrity at this point.
Well, maybe if we can't get him to talk, prosecutor's office can.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've got a meeting with Izumito tomorrow. They're calling me in.
A meeting.
Isn't that the prosecutor who was trying to get
It's
you arrested?
one way to call it, I guess.
He can try all he wants. That's what this meeting's about.
No chance in hell he agrees to help us then.
All depends on how this little chat goes. If I can convince him I'm innocent, I'll clear my name and put the squeeze on Kido all in one fell swoop.
What are you planning, Yagami-san?
It's a good question, isn't it? Okay, we're just leaving?
Yo, everything's really falling into place. Guess it's good we let Saori-san handle the cabaret, huh?
Yeah. Should I talk to her? Is that what you're telling me? Oh.
I feel like we did good work today. Go home and relax, Yagami-san. You have a big day tomorrow.
You all should go home and rest. You should all sleep. Okay, let's get home. Let's finally, after like the 5th time we said it, let's get some shut-eye. Shall we? Why is the office at the other end of this district, please? Couldn't that be like a bit closer to each other? Would it have been so bad, so hard to do? Just a tiny...
You asked for
I
it.
knew you guys would. Oh, man. I just want to get home and sleep, you know? You're really pissing me off. Ow. It's annoying me right now? I don't know which noise does sound like your doorbell.
Really, guys?
Which noise does sound like a doorbell in this game? This one? Because that for sure does not sound like a doorbell for me. Nothing in here? Okay, let's go on. Let's get some shut-eye. Where are you going? Here. Yes. This is still not the end of the chapter. I can't believe it.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Got a message for you from Kuroiwa. Says
Who
to
was
drop
that?
by the Tokyo Public Prosecutor's office. Izumita's waiting for you.
Why'd you have to come here to tell me that? Would have been easier to talk on the phone.
I got a bad feeling about all this.
Huh?
Feels like I'm never gonna see you again if you get yourself locked up now.
Come on, don't be like that. Even if I do
What?
get arrested, I won't say a word about your little side job. That's what you're worried about, right?
Yep. I might have to send someone to bump you off in prison if you rat me out.
Wow.
Like you could pull that off. Aren't you busy dusting off Kuroiwa's boots?
I'm laying low, that's all.
Speaking of, I have a question for you now that you're off your leash. Why do they think I killed Shintani? They have to have a reason, right? You've gotta know.
Well, funny enough, I don't. Kuroiwa won't share a shred of info with anyone but his closest partners. Not sure why.
So that
Gotcha.
nothing leaks?
Now, get over to the prosecutor's office. Sorry, but you gotta cover your own cab fare.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we're so funny, haha. When is this chapter ending? I'm really hungry. I really want to eat. And cooking is gonna take me another hour. Okay, I need to go to a cab. It doesn't matter which one. Whoopsies. Excuse me. Sorry. Gotta get through here. Need to get a cab. Hello. Hi. I need to go to the public prosecutor's office. Yes. Is that enough for you? It is. Hello.
I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san.
Rolling out the red carpet, huh?
Izumita was hoping you'd lower your guard if I was the first person you saw here.
Oh.
The man never changes. He loves his mind games.
Yagami-kun, how did they convince you to come?
I heard your pal Izumita wants to chat. And depending on what I say, he may or may not try to arrest me.
I'm not sure it'll be quite like that.
Huh? Then what's it gonna be?
Well, you're about to get thrown to the wolves.
What's
hey,
happening?
Pafuyu.
Good luck. Excuse me. I've brought Yagami-san.
Much appreciated.
What is happening?
Huh. Even the chief prosecutor's in on this.
Please come in.
Okay.
So these are the wolves. A room full of prosecutors, huh?
Yagami-sensei, I believe Kuroiwa-san already told you this, but we want to talk to you about Shintani-sensei's murder. However, this is not a courtroom, and we're not strangers, or wolves. Just try to relax.
Sure.
Yeah, relax, right. I'm not telling you what you want to hear, though. You want me to say I killed Shintani, right? Sorry, not happening. The burden of proof's on you, anyway. So why don't we start there? Why do you think I did it?
Yagami-sensei, where were you on the night of Shintani-sensei's murder?
Answer my question with another question? That's not very nice.
Where were
Do
we?
you have an alibi for that evening?
It's been so long. Where
You heard
were
of a
we?
company called KJ Art? The place is a front for some Kansai Yakuza, the Kyorei clan. On the night of the crime, I was near there with their captain, Shioya. He'll back my story up, I'm sure.
And care to explain why Shintani-sensei's corpse was found in your office?
I wish I
You
knew.
could tell me. Maybe the real killer could answer that for you.
Naturally. That's why I called you here.
Damn it, I had no intention of listening to what I had to say from
Mind
the
if
start.
I interject?
Go right ahead, Morita-san.
Yagami-san, you stole a look at Shintani-sensei's call history before the police arrived, yes? Not long before his death, he placed a call to the Advanced Drug Development Center. Knowing that, you barged into the center and interrogated both Kido-san
Wouldn't
and
say I
Shono-san.
interrogated them.
Why would you do such a thing?
I wanted to figure out what made Shintani
Get
a target.
information.
Who wanted him dead?
Is that not the police's job?
I couldn't leave it to them. Or the prosecution. After all, you guys have a bad habit of going after the wrong guy. Kinda like right now.
I see. So you mean to imply someone else killed Shintani-sensei? Do you
Obviously.
have anything that could prove that claim?
Do you have anything that could prove that I am the killer? The burden of proof is on the prosecution. That's why I'm here.
That's the only reason I'm here.
Oh, how responsible of you.
The prosecution's proven unreliable, after all. I've been working my ass off because of you guys. Now, can we begin?
Yes, you have the floor, Yagami.
This is to my benefit too. This way I can find out how the prosecution sees Shintani's
Before we
case.
get to Shintani's murder, there are a few things I need to cover. 1 year ago, the ADDC published a research paper on a new drug they were developing called 89. This drug has gained global recognition as the thing that may finally cure Alzheimer's disease. What hasn't gained recognition is the fact that someone from the ADDC was murdered 6 months ago.
An ADDC member murdered? Who?
The vice president.
The vice director, Toru Hashiki. Hashiki was seen arguing with a strange man in Kamurocho before being found lying beaten in the street. He died in the hospital 3 weeks later. The culprit is still at large. Did you know of this case?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Understandable. It didn't make many headlines. Incidentally, this Hashiki guy had a pretty big secret.
Uh-huh.
Turns out he was working for the Kajihira Group, a massive construction company based out of Kansai. Kajihira was planning to redevelop the land the ADDC sits on. He'd already settled it with the Minister of Health, had the Kyorei clan muscle in on the turf too. But the plan fell apart when 89 was announced. Kajihira ended up taking a pretty big hit. To the tune of 100 billion yen.
What?
That's when Hashiki
The
came back,
prosecution is like
swearing to
so
Kajihira that he'd
useless.
scuttle 89,
Just like the police.
no matter what it took. Just before he was beaten half to death, Hashiki went out with another member of the ADDC. Someone deeply involved in the development of 89. Someone he thought he could manipulate.
Who was the ADDC employee that Hashiki met with before he got killed? Shono. It was Shono.
I'm sure you recognize this man, Izumida-san. 3 years ago, he testified about the murder that had taken place at the ADDC. He claimed he had seen the victim, a patient by the name of Waku, still alive.
I remember him. You're referring to Dr. Shono?
Mm-hmm. He's also the head of the 89 research team. Hashiki was grilling Shono, convinced that there was something fishy going on with 89.
Like what?
He thought they had fabricated data and falsified the effects of the drug. After all, it wasn't until rumors of closing the ADDC started swirling that Director Kido suddenly announced 89. Hashiki was convinced it was all too convenient to be coincidence. But that doubt didn't sit well with those who stood to rake in massive profits off 89's development.
Are you implying Hashiki's murder was premeditated?
Yeah.
Sounds like we're finally on the same page, Izumida-san. I had the exact same thought. Taking all this into account, doesn't it seem like there really is something fishy about 89?
That should do it for the explanation of 89. Now to bring this full
But let's get
circle.
back to Shintani. Just before he was murdered, he called the ADDC and tried to get in touch with a very specific someone. Maybe that phone call provoked whoever is trying to hide the truth about 89. Shintani was an obstacle, just like Hashiki. He had to be removed. What I'm saying is, there's a chance anyone who gets too close to learning the true nature of 89 is being murdered. And if you haven't investigated down that path, then one thing's pretty clear. You have a lot more work to do before you can arrest me. Wouldn't you say? Answer me, Izumida! If you still want to bring me in, let's see some proof. All these prosecutors, and nobody's got any proof.
That's quite a theory, Yagami-san. Truly fascinating. There were details in there even we weren't aware of. You've clearly done your homework.
Duh.
I'd be glad to hand over my findings if it'll help. After all, 89's practically a household name at this point. Lifting the lid on it might be too much for me to handle all on my own. And besides, I think I'd rather work with you than Izumida here.
You need to lose the attitude, Yagami.
Sorry, I need to take this. Yes, hello? Is that so? Yes, you've done excellent work. Thank you.
Oh no, do they have any proof for me now?
Just so you're aware, the prosecution has made a coordinated effort with law enforcement. We've already submitted a request for the court to issue a warrant.
Of course you did.
I'm sorry for the call, but that was the verification of our request, you see.
You're still gonna arrest me after all this, huh?
Fortunately, you're not the one under arrest.
Thank God.
What?
Did Shono?
I wouldn't celebrate. We're not done with you just yet. It's in the interest of closing the case.
Listen here, Yagami. You know who Shintani's killer was?
No.
It's your old friend, Ayabe.
What?
What?
Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
That doesn't make sense. I think it's probably... Oh, that's the end of the chapter. Awesome, love it. He's probably getting, like, blackmailed. Because he's one of the few who can, like, give insider info. Huh, interesting. Interesting turn.